blocks video. Alright, I know everybody's waiting to try to get that copper key. So let's not waste any time and just go straight into the walkthrough. I'm trying to be a cop because it's, you know what? It's full. I'm just going to be a prisoner. Doesn't matter. It might be a little harder to do this as a prisoner than as a cop, though. This beginning part, it does not matter if you are a cop or a criminal, okay? You can be either one. It honestly does not matter. What you guys want to do, whether it's a cop or a prisoner, I would suggest being a police for this first part so people won't bother you and like arrest you and things like that. You want to go out of the prison, make a quick left through this tunnel over to the meteor that everybody, you know, has been talking about. So it doesn't, we're going to go over to this meteor. Now, I want to show you guys step by step, but I'm just going to explain it and you guys are just going to have to trust me on this, okay? So, at this house right here, this orange house where you see this blue car, at this orange house, not that yellow house, okay? So don't be confused between this yellow one and this orange one. At 8 p.m., okay, only after 8 p.m. in this game, what you want to do is go ahead and rocket boost and hit this wall. As soon as you hit the wall, you're going to see a prompt come up that looks like this, alright? So let me make it a little brighter for those who can't really see it. It is kind of a little dark. But this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a chicken sitting down with his KFC bucket. It's weird because he's kind of eating himself. He's going to say a bunch of stuff. It doesn't. What he says is irrelevant, so who cares what he says? All you need to know is that you have to get this prompt. Okay, again, after 8 p.m. If you guys are confused about what I said, make sure to scroll back in the video. You're going to see three things in the background here. Very noticeable. A bank, a train station, and a jewelry store. And what do you know? You can rob these three places. Right? So let's go back. So what you want to do after this is, since you can't rob anybody as a police officer, which I think I'm going to switch over to now to make it a little easier for myself. What you want to do is become a prisoner. Let's say you're a prisoner. You're not a cop. Okay? You're a prisoner. And the hard thing about this, I'll tell you guys off the bat right now, is that if you have people who don't want to work with you, let's say you have a lot of trolling cops, let's say you have cops who are you know, they have it already, they don't want you to have it, or whatever reason, if cops are being very hard on you, it's going to take hours for you to even get there, because you're going to get arrested as soon as you get to the bank, or the jewelry store, or the train station, okay? So that's the hardest part of this whole thing. It wasn't even figuring out like what you had to do. The hardest part was having to do it without being bothered by cops. Alright, so just the same thing as prompting that little chicken KFC guy. Okay, the same thing as that. You have to rob the bank at 8 p.m. Okay, at night from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. I would say would be like a safe bet to say it would still work. So, like I said, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. as a criminal. Alright? It has to be at night. If it's in the morning, it's not going to work. So, I'm going to stress myself and say that. After you prompt that KFC chicken, okay? If you don't prompt that, this is not going to work. Alright, once you prompt that, you're going to go rob the bank at 8 p.m., let's say at night. You have to come out alive. It does not matter how much money you put into your bag. It could be $20, $30, or $2,000. And then, doesn't matter. As soon as you get out, okay, you're just gonna say, you're gonna have a prompt up on your screen that says, like, you got the first part of the token, okay? And then after that, you know you got the first part of the token. Now, there's 3 parts of the token. The second part is gonna be over at the jewelry store. Same deal, same exact deal. It doesn't matter how much you steal. You just gotta steal something and then get out at night only. All right. So if it turns into morning, you gotta wait until nighttime. Okay, and after that, you're gonna get the same exact prompt. What I do is you could jump, literally jump from this corner, take out your parachute, and you could literally glide all the way over to the secret base, and then just, there you go. You know, you don't gotta walk, you don't gotta run, you don't gotta drive, you just go all the way here, you go in, it prompts you again that you got the second part of the token. Now, I don't know if you have to do it in order, but the order I did it in was bank, jewelry store, and then train station last. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to get to the train station and where to wait for the train station, or where I usually wait for the train station. A couple of things I wanted to say as well, which I think is kind of important, is that you don't want to leave the game. If you leave the game, you will have to start over. Yes, you will. It does not care. It does not save progress, okay? You leave the game, boom. You got to do it all over. No matter what you have, no matter what you had, you're going to have to do it all over again. What else I was going to say? This does not work in a private server. Alright, so I will stress that again. This will not work in a private server. If you have your own private server, nothing will happen. Alright, it has to be in a public server, which sucks because of all the trolls in the game. So this is the way I robbed the train station. Now, I'm just doing the detailed walkthrough for those who don't know or do know. I know some people at this point are already past this point to another point, and they don't really need this information, but this is just detailed information for everybody, okay? For those who do and do not know how to play. So what I do is oh god, wrong place. I do not jump off there. Over here. So now, see, the train just came. Like, speak of the devil, alright? I don't think I'm going to be able to get on it at this point, though. No. And plus, they didn't give you... Another thing with the trains is if there's no red, like, box on the train, that means there's nothing to rob, okay? So, I mean, you guys kind of get the gist of it. I go here, and then I jump down, and I stand on this, because it makes it a lot easier for you to just, like, hop on down to the train without falling off. Another thing that makes it a little harder is that the trains glitch out a lot, alright? So, it's very important that you don't have anything in the track's way, like, if you have a car, a helicopter, a person, whatever is in the way of the train, it will hit it and glitch. And you usually will be sent flying out of that train, no matter where you are. Or you're going to be, like, I got sent flying to literally the other side of the map. I don't know what happened, but is what happened. Do not have anything, which is, like I said, going to be hard if you have trollers. You do not want to have anything in the way of the train when it comes out, okay? Because as soon as that comes out, what I usually do is I'll do this, and then, okay, you know what? It didn't work out too well, but it usually works out pretty well for me when I do it. Anyway, so that's how you want to get on the train. You get in the train, you open up the red cargo area, and you want to stand in front of it, not from behind. If you stand from behind, you're never going to be able to reach it, because as soon as you walk up, the train is going to shoot you back down. So you want to open it up from ahead of it, and then go ahead and slowly jump in. You rob the train. Make sure to get out before it reaches its destination, or it's going to disappear. Once you get out, you're going to have another prompt saying, okay, you have 3 pieces of the token. Now, the 3 parts, and now you have 1 complete token. Alright? And this is obviously very important, and some people don't know what to do after this. But let me get in my car and show you guys the way. Finally made it to the other side of the map. Anyways, once you have the complete token, you want to go over near the gun store, near the donut store, basically, and you want to go back to where the meteor is. And you're going to see a waterfall right here. What you want to do is jump out. Now, it's not going to prompt it for me, of course, but there are going to be cops in here, alright? I don't think, yeah, they're not in here now, but once you get the token, if you don't have the token, this will be empty to you. If you do have the token, you're going to see 3 cops sitting around. As soon as you enter, there's going to be a prompt saying, oh, hey, you have the token, I was looking for it, blah, 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 let me show you what to do with it. He puts the token into his little Game Boy. He asks you some questions. Now, these are very important questions, okay, guys? The first question, I don't know what they are, I forgot, but this is the answer to the questions in order, okay? The first answer is going to be 333-3350. So 5 3s, 5 0. Alright? The next question will be the same exact answer. 5 3s, 1 5, and a 0. Alright? Then the third question is going to be 333-3360. So the only thing that changed is the 50 to the 60. Okay? And the fourth one is going to be 874-300. That's going to be the fourth one. If you accidentally typo it or you mess it up, you will have to rob one. You're going to have to rob either the bank, the jewelry store, or the train just once at night, and you're going to get the token again. So you don't need to do all 3 again. Just one. Alright, so assuming that you guys did not mess up, they're going to give you a key. Okay, that is not the copper key. It's just a key. What you want to do is, I'm not going to show you guys because you guys already know, but you want to go back to the train station and rob the train again. Now, when you open up the vault in the train, you're not looking for a gold bar, which is usually there. You're looking for a box. It's literally going to be like a box, like a museum box, you know, where they keep all the precious stuff. It's going to be just like that, all right? And then you're going to walk up to it. It's going to prompt you again, say, hey, this is a box. Oh, hey, I have a key for it. So you're going to open it up, and you're going to get a game cartridge called Jail Evaders Game Cartridge. Now, what you want to do with that game cartridge is go back to this waterfall again, same exact waterfall that you went to for the key. He puts the cartridge into his little Game Boy, and he goes, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have to play a little mini game. So be ready for the mini game, okay, guys? Don't, like, have your hands up here like, oh, my God, and then when the mini game starts, you die. All right, I don't know what happens if you die, because I didn't die from the mini game. But once you get 1,000 points in the mini game, or whatever points that you get when the mini game finishes, they're going to ask you, what was your high score? And then you put in the high score that you just got, and then bam, that's how you get the key, and that's how you get it done. Now, I don't know the average spawn rate for the box, but somebody says it was like 0.4%. Now, I don't know if that's true, but yeah, that's what some people said.